I love it, and it's highly addictive, and it helps so many things. And the defining gel. Yeah, you know about it. It enhances drug results. It provides a continuous daily stimulation, keeps things going, great for cell life, flabby skin, you know, those bad beans. The Hawaiian dresses, you know that. Hey, how about doing some gardening? Well, by now you know I love herbs and I love to grow them. I think botanicals have the evolutionary advantage. They have evolved for millions of years. They have evolved with us. It's not something concocted out of the lab a couple of years ago and they are throwing that to you because the FDA decided it was okay, we'll take care of whatever happens after that. No? We are talking about sustainable development, preserve biodiversity, create jobs in the field, rural jobs creation, no animal suffering, about that. So it's great, and we're having a lot of fun doing this, as you can see. Yeah, we right now, this is part of a great project. We are dealing with a lot of issues concerning the weather changes, global warming, environmental degradation. I just recently read somewhere, and I had the news, but it seems to be that by 2030, almost 50% of the ecosystems in the world are going to be endangered. And the way the forests are being lost in order to produce more food for an ever-growing population, and all these species that nobody's taking care of them. This is a very important issue for us, and we are taking care in different manners. That's part of the growing of our own herbs. I know, well, probably for people from Colorado, Washington State, growing our own means something else. Yeah, they're going back to the good times. Okay, but right now what this means is we already set in place a specialized nursery where we have different greenhouses, each of them with a different environment. We have a tropical environment, a temperate warm, temperate cold, desert environment. And this year we are starting building a micropropagation laboratory so we can reproduce these plants in order to have more of them and grow more of them. In the ranch where you see those pictures. Right there. So we can have access to high quality, make sure that while all these botanicals are going scarce because of all the global changes and the weather and all that, we will have them. So what's going to happen? As we grow as a company, the world goes greener. Which is great, I think. Hey, my partner! Yeah, it's, wow, I don't know about to say, it's the greatest partner. I've always feel blessed with teaming up with him. He's a person of integrity. He's a fun guy, yeah. We enjoyed a few adventures out there, nothing we can talk about. Probably those conspiracy theories we should ask. Yeah, but I love Marcus' passion. As I am passionate about product development and research, he is as passionate about you people and making sure that you have the best business opportunity that a man can ever imagine. And that's doing that with honesty and integrity. So, my friend Mark, thank you so much for being a friend. And probably that's the thing I treasure the most, being a friend to this guy.
Louise is supposed to talk about me. I was going to talk about him. But that's the kind of spirit that Louise has. He's always given. You know, I mentioned last night with Luis, this has been an amazing year. I mean, great stuff. You know, I told him we had some problems when you're growing 400, 500%. You know, every time I called him, all I kept saying was more. And Luis, amazing, really. You look back at the history of how many companies have grown 400 or 500% a year and been able to keep up with their manufacturing. And through it all, I know there was stress. I know you and I were rare. And yet, you always said at the end of any call we did, Mark, I got your back. I don't know how, but we'll get this done. And you always found out the how. And I just, in front of everyone, just again, want to say, you know, we had a vision way back and started this together. Luis and I started this on a handshake. And both just had a common vision of what we could do, build a company, but also really involve our families. And then along the way, all of you became part of our family. And Luis, I want to give you a little momentum of the magazine that you and your kids are in, our family's in.